Hi, my name is Julius Afolabi, Value Improvement Strategist. Help businesses, high net worth individuals, and institutions to improve the value of their worth. And what have I got for you this morning? The truth remains that for you to take a flight or gain, rise, or grow on your job, on your career, your business performance, your income, you must be able to conquer the forces of gravity. What are the forces of gravity? What are the things resisting your advancement? What is the habit, the culture that is resisting your growth? What are you? What is your routine? What part of your routine are low value activities? What are your high value activities? What are your non-essential and what are the unimportant things choking your schedule? It's time to appreciate the value of the scale of your preference and understand where the priority of what is going to give you that upthrust is. That's when you conquer the forces of gravity. You must conquer the forces of gravity to gain the advantage of upthrust. That's how growth is systematized. That's how growth is systematized. What are the things? What are the restraints? What are your constraints? How do you handle your constraints? It determines how easy it will be for you to fly high. So, look at the business again. Look at your financial statement. Check your expenses. Can you compare them with what your income is? Put them on a percentage scale. Why am I spending so much here? What contribution is this particular expense bringing to it? Which is, look at your force, your workforce, and look at it. Most of the time, cost of personnel occupies the larger share of cost of production. But what are they bringing in? What's the return? What's the training that is given to them? What's the cost of the training? What investment are you making in them that will make them increase the returns or improve the productivity or catalyze their performance? Now, for instance, how many of your customers have been growing? What share of their wallets do you have? How are you increasing your customer base? How many of your customers that have not been regular have you revisited? Have you thought of retargeting those that have not been so consistent and loyal? Have you recalibrated your process and your service value to understand if the service that you're offering is meeting and exceeding the needs of the people? What are the pain points that you have observed in your customer that is required, is the basic prerequisite for them coming into your space? So these are the things that you should consider and check in analyzing your business, analyzing your income. What part of my expenses is improving my income generation? What skill is improving my income generation? What, if you look at your schedule, what are your income producing activities? Some of the activities or some of the things on your schedule may be non-value actions that are not urgent and are not important. Some things that are not urgent become emergencies because we refuse to calibrate their value. If you attach value to each of your tasks, either income value or growth value, depending on what your goal is, you'll be able to understand what exactly is needful at a particular point. So what is most important is how you optimize your time and energy and result and your resources that are within your reach. Most importantly, the optimization of your time, your resources, and the leverages. How do you optimize your leverage? What is the best thing? What do I lack here that is best in another person? So those are things that you look at when you're thinking or considering how to calibrate your growth system. Have you learned anything from this video at all? Why don't you share it with somebody? And at the same time, I'd like to get your questions and your comments.